Greetings, fellow sinners. Hey, the reprieve here. No joking videos today, no sarcasm, no satire. This is just flat out a little bit of housekeeping and a little bit of an update for what I'm going to do with my channel going forward over the next few weeks. I'm going to give you tell you a little story real quick that will help explain it. But first and foremost, I got to thank a couple people. Got That Funk and Das American Atheist have both recently mentioned me or one of my videos in their videos, and it has given me better than a dozen new subscribers. So thank you to you guys. You guys are class acts, and I can't thank you enough. You guys have been fantastic to me, and I'm forever grateful. Hopefully somehow someday I can return. Also, I got about a million shout outs to give, so if there's time left at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a list of people that have pretty much made my first calendar year here on YouTube fantastic. I mean, there's so many thank yous I need to give out that I could take up a whole video just naming people. So I wanted to take this few moments right here just to wish each and every one of you, all, I think I'm 279 subscribers at my last look. It went up by like 6 today alone, so thanks to aforementioned Das American Atheist. Dude, we need to have a conversation. I mean, I think we have a lot in common. I think you obviously are much higher educated than I am, and you know, we both, much like you and the Atheist Antidote, we share a passion for music. I have not made a career out of it like you guys have, so in that sense I am uber jealous of you. I wish, I mean, you've probably forgotten more about music than I know, so I just, you know, would wish to share, actually I would wish to expunge some of your knowledge into my brain someday. So if you guys don't know him yet, check out Das American Atheist and check out Got That Funk. Two guys that recommended me, and not that they need any recommendation, but two fantastic guys. And just real quick off topic, there's this guy, I'm going to link him right here. He calls himself the Professor. He's got some kind of attitude problem, I guess you could say. We engaged in a quick conversation on, I believe it was either David John Wellman's or the Atheist Antidote's video, most recent videos, and he tried to explain to me how important it was not to plagiarize written works, and invited me to go watch one of his videos. Well, I tried to watch the video, it wouldn't play, and then he lets me know that he had to unblock me. Well, I've never even had I've never even heard of this guy before. I have no idea who he was. He unblocks me, I go watch it. It's an okay video. It doesn't really address any facts about plagiarism, just kind of his thoughts, and it really just kind of plays on talking points more than anything in depth. And I posted on his channel that just jokingly, you blocked me. I don't know why, I didn't know you, but whatever. Thanks for the unblock. I'll check out more of your videos. So I watch a couple more, and I get to one where he talks about vaccinations. And he pretty much spends a whole video talking about how people that are anti-vax are idiots and ridiculous and stupid, but does not give one iota of evidence, not one iota of reason or research, nothing, just a whole video making fun of people that believe in, that are sort of anti-vax in any fashion. If you even mention the word that you're against even a particular vaccine, to this guy you're an idiot. So I mentioned on there that, obviously some of the hostility you've received from Christians, which is the reason you claimed you had to pre-block me. He claims that he pre-blocked me because he receives a lot of hostility from right-wing conservatives, us evil right-wingers. So, you know, I went on to his video. I commented that possibly the hostility you receive from evil right-wingers has to do with your total misunderstanding of our position, at least on this subject, if not more. You guys, you know what, I'll link that video right here, so if you think I'm crazy, you can go check it out. You know, whatever you want to do. You can read everything I wrote. I tried to be as respectful as possible. I tried to present some arguments along with evidence, and instead of refuting that, he tells me I need to go watch somebody else's videos because they've already refuted it. He doesn't need to present evidence, and I'm an effing idiot. And he blocks me again. So, you know, if you're sub to this guy, please tell me why. If you even heard of him, please tell me why. Please tell me what shred of evidence he's presented that, you know, I've done my homework on vaccines. I don't talk about it a whole lot because it's not an argument I'm here for. It's not an argument I want to get into. But if you're just going to insult me, well then, and then block me and not let me even address the insult, well then, this is how it's going to have to be done. So, but enough on that. Last thing I need to talk about right now. Recently, family drama. How about that? It turns out, well, 15 years ago, when right about the time my oldest son was born, I find out through a loose-lipped family member that my mother had a child previous to meeting my father, and gave this child up for adoption. My mother was 17, 18 years old, something like that. At the time, you know, it was like, wow, my whole world came crashing down, and then I was like kind of grateful to my mom for choosing adoption over abortion, and we had, you know, it led to many conversations, and that led to, are we going to ever look for this person? And my mom said, well, I think she didn't want to really address it. She just kind of wanted to leave things go, and she said that if, you know, if this daughter that she had ever comes looking for her, she's open and would welcome her back into her life, but, you know, that she's probably got a whole other family, and maybe they don't even know that, maybe this daughter doesn't even know that she was adopted, and she wouldn't want to go ruin that for this child. So, skip ahead 15 years to 2 weeks ago. My mom calls me up and tells me and my little brother that she needs to talk to us. We need to come visit her. Hey, the furnace just kicked off. How about that? We need to come visit. And during this visit, she lets us know that my sister has found her. Yes, it's an episode right square out of Jerry Springer, right? They had corresponded through a few emails. Turns out they live less than 10 miles apart. And have lived less than 20 miles apart for the better part of 30 plus years now. I'm 34, my sister is almost 38. We have not met, we have not talked on the phone. I've shared an email so far with my sister, she's emailed back. And I think I kind of want to use a few videos on here just to kind of chronicle how this goes. You know, it makes for great TV on Montel Williams, so maybe it'll make for some good... maybe make for some interesting videos. Anything that you see in the future, I'm not sure how I'm going to title it. Maybe like Sister Update. Maybe I'll title it that, Sister Update, from here going forward. So if anybody has any interest in that whatsoever, mostly I'm going to do it because my sister asked for pictures. If, you know, before we get to meet each other, she asked to see some pictures. And maybe I'm thinking I'll point her to my channel that might help her get to know me and understand me, and before we even actually meet. So, to my sister, if you're watching this, I hope I haven't scared you away. Sometimes I present myself as a little bit of a lunatic on here, usually in response to somebody else being a lunatic, but I'm really normal. As far as normal goes. So, I'm excited for what the future holds. We should be meeting in the next 2 or 3 weeks. I will definitely, for those of you that are interested, if it matters to you. Anyways, if you're interested, tune in. Anything that says Sister Update from here on in will just be me chronicling what happens in the future and my emotional roller coaster therein. So that's it for now. The end of this, like I said, I'm going to roll credits of some people that have really made my year on YouTube. Thoughtful Atheist, you first and foremost helped me get this career started, helped me get this YouTube channel off the ground. You first and foremost, buddy, I owe you and I thank you, and I wish you each and every one the very best. And if you're on your way out tonight, please drive safe. Remember, you may be sober, but the guy in the other lane might not be. And as always, back to normal. True peace will always and only begin with how we treat our children. Thank you all for watching. God bless you, and may you all have a fantastic New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and a blessed and wonderful 2010. Thanks for making